Let's walk through the new bulk upload feature. From the All3D homepage, you'll see we now have images, videos, soon to be spatial 3D, and project or bulk upload. From the project or bulk upload mode, we're going to be able to configure many items all at once so that we can create lifestyle imagery, silo imagery, or whatever you would like for all of your products in your catalog in a single go. There's a CSV template file that you can click to download. And if you import that into Google Sheets, you'll see something like this. The CSV is going to have a couple of important rows and columns that you're going to need to look at. Every product should have a name and an image. You can provide additional imagery as additional URLs, height, width, and depth, as well as a measurement unit. Then you can also specify things like the mode. Do you want lifestyle imagery or studio imagery, etc.? The inspiration image, the prompt, all of these things can be configured, including which of your team members to assign the project to. However, you can also simplify this. And in the second row, I only have a product name, an image, the dimensions, and that's it. And then what I'll show you is in the third row, I have only the name and the image, and this will work too. So let me show you what happens if I file, download as a CSV, and then back on All3D, I'm going to drag and drop that CSV into our platform. And it's immediately going to expand into our bulk upload mode. From here, you can see the product name has been captured, sofa, lamp, chair. There's an optional SKU value if you would like to include that as well. And then for all of the images, we have the associated picture. The products that have dimensions have those entered. Notice the chair, even though it didn't have dimensions, still has a row, and we can put those in now as we're ready. Then we configure this with defaults for any of the missing values that you had. So the lamp did not have a mode specified, so we'll use our recommended lifestyle mode. It didn't have any reference. We could add one from our library, just like you would on a normal generation. We can also configure the props that are going to go into these scenes, and we can pull those from the library as well. Just like in the normal mode, we're able to pick up to 3 props for our scene. And every row can set its own prompt. Then you can specify how many images would you like per row, which models do you want to use, and who are they assigned to. At the bottom, you'll see the estimated total generation cost of this bulk run. I have 3 rows that are doing 4 images each. That's going to be 12 total generations. If I start changing these, you'll notice the generation changes. Now, there are a lot more features built in here, and to show you just a few of them, we can actually change from being a lifestyle. Perhaps I want to create a dimension overlay. That's as easy as just swapping to the dimension mode. We can provide the additional prompt value here, and then do our generation. The variant allows you to create product variants, whether those are material changes or size changes. And you'll notice we can provide additional sizes with this size column. So I could add here, I want another version of this chair, if that would be appropriate. More likely, I can attach new reference materials that I want to add to the chair. And then finally, the last thing I want to show you is how we can use filters and column apply to easily update hundreds, or in this case, 3 products all at once. So perhaps I want to make sure all of my images are actually going to be doing dimension overlay. That's as simple as clicking the filter button and then using the set visible rows to dimension overlay, apply to visible. And now all 3 of these are going to do dimension overlay images and not lifestyle. Perhaps I want to filter though, so I only want to do dimension overlay on the, let's do a filter. We can change these product names so that we can easily filter them. In reality, you might have SKUs that are easy to search on so that you could filter there. But we could search for seating. And notice we're only going to see our 2 seating rows. And then we can change these ones back to, actually, we want them to be lifestyle. And to make our life easy, the reference imagery for both of these will be the same. So let me pick an inspiration that's good for seating. How about that one? And both of them update their reference imagery. Perhaps I want the same props in these scenes as well. So we can go through and find, oh, that's the art piece that I'd like. And it adds the same prop to both of them. So the goal with our bulk upload is not only can you put in many objects all at once, you can also edit those rows all together. And then we can clear our filters with one button press and see all of our products and the current status. It looks like we're going to do 2 lifestyle, 1 dimension overlay. Their references are set, their props are set. It's going to be a total of 9 generations, and I can click generate. This is going to create 3 new cards for me. Each of these products gets its own space in the product library here, in the home page. So we'll be able to see the bulk upload is in progress, and as these jobs kick off, they will start to show up for us right here as they start completing and images show up. All right, thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions on these generations.